You guys had some pretty good momentum going into last week. Drop a couple, but you felt okay about how you played. Can you still maintain a sense of positivity and forward momentum despite dropping a couple last week?
No doubt. Yeah, we had good practices twice this week. I'm expecting another one today before we leave. And yeah, I think we were encouraged by the way we played. We had our chances to win both games and didn't. So that part's disappointing. But I think our kids, we don't focus as much on just the winning aspect. We focus every day on trying to get better. And that's what you do with the younger team.
You hear coaches talk about when they rebuild a team, there's a lot of different phases, and one of those phases from being good to great is finishing games. Is that where you feel like this team kind of is right now, is just learning how to finish when you have that lead in the fourth quarter?
Well, yeah, last week was an aberration, really, because I think up until then we'd won all our close games, which, again, is that's a testament to a bunch of kids with real character. But we just met up with a really good team last week who had a really good senior point guard. So, yeah, it's all part of the maturation process. They made us better. Oregon State forced us to be better last week, and that's what I'm most encouraged about. So if we can play as hard and execute as well as we did last week, especially on the defensive end, if we can do that this week, then we're going to be in great position.
Is Maite going to be healthy enough to play like she did last week going forward? I mean, did she really rise up in those games, or is that a sign of who she can be going forward?
Yeah, I thought Maite was great both games last week, and yes, she feels better each and every day. It's not as big an issue. She's not having to sit out all of practice like she had been, and so her timing's coming back a little bit. I probably, if I had to do it over again, I don't think I'd have played her 40 minutes, but she played great for 40 minutes. So, yeah, when Maite plays like that at both ends of the floor and she's aggressive, then we're a much better team.
How can you kind of get Lexi Bando more integrated, I guess? The Civil War weekend was a little bit of an aberration for her as well, maybe.
Yeah, well, part of it is on her, part of it's on us. And then give credit to the defense. I mean, the teams in this league just aren't giving Bando any looks at all. And they shouldn't because she shoots so well. But at the same time, she helps the team in that, she's taken one defender away, so that, expands the court for everybody else. We have a lot of specials that we've thrown in, but teams scout them, so we have a couple of new wrinkles maybe to get her some looks this time. But part of that is, you hate to do things just to get her shots because that disrupts the flow everywhere else. So, it'll come. I mean, it'll come.
You've talked in weeks past about going on the road in this league. Splitting is basically the bare minimum in the Pac-12. Two different styles going down to Arizona. They like to play more one-on-one and really, really attack. ASU has been powerful and dominant for a while. So how confident are you that you guys can go and accomplish that, at least that bare minimum?
Well, we're only, it sounds like a cliche, but we truly are only thinking about tomorrow's game against Arizona. We haven't turned any of our attention toward Arizona State. But, yeah, that makes it difficult when you have two different styles, two different philosophies of how to play the game. But, they also have to play Oregon State on the same weekend, and they're difficult to prepare for. So there's an advantage there. So, we just want to be ready for Arizona. And like you said, a split, I think anytime you get a split on the road in any league, unless you're Connecticut, I think is a good thing. It's always positive.
What do you have your bigs learned last week that they can take forward?
That when they really focus, and are patient, that they can do good things. I think both had solid weeks. Mallory especially, I thought, played really well on Sunday. And, she's the one that's just got to keep improving, man, and just keep focusing and doing all those little things that'll make her successful. Ruthie is, drawing double teams. How many freshmen draw double teams? She's the focus of everybody's game plan going in. So she's got to just play through that a little bit. Her numbers have dipped a little the last week and a half or two. But, she's still playing well. She's playing within herself. She's doing what she has to do, and she's hitting the boards well. So that's important.
There's an interesting point you brought up as far as when you travel with a team like Oregon State everywhere, and do you notice a difference when everyone has to prep for a team that is a top 10 team and then they get you next if they come in a little more beat up or a little more non-focused because maybe they put too much attention on that other team?
Or the other way around. They know it's going to be a big weekend and they're going to be even more focused. They maybe had a great week of practice leading up to it. But yeah, I think anytime your travel partner is good, I think that helps you. There's more positives than negatives. And you know what? I'd like to think Oregon State feels like we're helping them, because teams can not just show up and beat us. They have to play, and they have to play well and game plan for us, because we're a unique team with some good talent. So, yeah, I don't really know how to analyze that, but that's what I would say.
Coach, what do you make of Tara Vanderveer here on the cusp of history of joining Pat Summitt with 1,000 wins in women's college basketball?
Well, I appreciate Coach Vanderveer, and what she's done is incredible. She's the standard by which every coach in the Pac-12 will ever be judged. And, you know, just her level of professionalism, commitment to winning, preparation, you know, she really has no weakness. And, you know, and I have a good personal story about her. When I first got my first head Division I job at St. Mary's College down in Moraga, they used to have a media day in the fall for all the local coaches. So San Francisco, Santa Clara, St. Mary's, San Jose State, and then Cal and Stanford. So 6 of us, and it was kind of a nice event. And when she got up, you know, as the dean of all the coaches, and she was the first one to welcome me to the Bay Area and wish me success, and I did not know her before then. So that just, I think, speaks to who she is and how she conducts herself. So I'm just glad we're not her 1,000th win. My assumption is she's going to get it before the last weekend of the season, which is good, but I'm really happy for her. I think it's great. It's great for our league.
Were you surprised she had your phone number then, or how'd she track it down?
Actually, Tara and I, we text on occasion. Yeah, she's really into health, and she has reminded me on more than one occasion in the last few months that I need to take care of myself physically and eat better. And every time I see her, that's the first thing she says. So, and I think she genuinely does care, and she knows this can be a tough profession, and if you're not in good shape and your health isn't right, then you know the stress of the job can hurt you. So, and we've shared some recipes. Mine involve lots of cream and butter, and hers, you know, lots of fruits and vegetables. So that's why she looks like she does, and I look like I do. But I'm working on it. Okay, Tara, I'm working on it. All right. It's a little roller coaster ride, a little up and down.
You guys are in kind of the middle of the standings, I mean, in the second half of the season. Obviously, it's a big league. What do you think you need to do to position yourself for March in the second half?
We just, like most coaches, win the games you're supposed to win, and maybe you steal a couple others. But again, we need to beat Arizona. That's what we need to do.
How do you stay energized? I mean, Jim Levitt drinks about 12 Pepsis. I think Cristobal said he has Cuban coffee. I mean, it's a tough business to, when you're up so many hours studying film. How do you stay energized and stay healthy?
Well, getting to come to practice with college people, you know, keeps you young anyway. I think you just have to make a commitment. You have to have your life kind of well-rounded, and you have to be grounded. You have to have good friends, you know, that you can throw things, bounce things off. It's not easy, because you become consumed. You don't. It's not a job that you leave at 5 or 11:35 when you guys are done at night. It's with you the whole time, you know, and you could get that phone call late. Now, obviously, we have great young women. I don't worry about that, but a lot of coaches are, you know, they're worried about that early morning phone call that they might get. Yeah, you just. But Tara is a wise woman. Yes, she. I do. I need to get in better shape. So this isn't about me. This is about the team. But yeah, it's a tough profession. It's a tough profession because, you know, a lot of it, by and large, is out of your hands. You know, it's in the hands of these young people, and you know, sometimes that can be difficult. But it's the greatest job in the world. I truly feel that way, and I love working with this group.